I've been talking to you about the sort of right-wing authoritarian slide that's been taking place in Turkey, particularly under President Erdogan. Maybe it's partially why Donald Trump likes President Erdogan so much. Repression of journalists, Erdogan against the internet, brutal abuses when it comes to press freedom, lack of press freedom, on and on and on, right? This is a story about Turkey and religion. Sometimes we forget in the United States that Christianity is not the only religion whose followers deny the science of evolution. There's a senior education official in the Turkish government who announced that evolution is no longer going to be taught in high school in Turkey. His name is Alpaslan Durmuş, who chairs the Turkish Board of Education. And he said, listen, evolution's debatable, it's controversial, and it's just too complicated for high school students. He actually said in a video that was posted to a Turkish government website, quote, "We believe that these subjects are beyond their comprehension," referring, of course, to high school students in Turkey. That's not even true, right? I mean, these are high school students. You can explain evolution pretty well to first graders, I would say. Why can't high schoolers understand it?
Right. I mean, how incredibly insulting is that to your own people? You can teach calculus and trigonometry to high school students, but not something as basic as evolution?
And they said that the chapter on evolution is going to be removed from ninth grade textbooks that they use there. And, you know, students are going to have to wait until college, I guess, if they want to learn about evolution. Evolution is, maybe not surprisingly, not widely accepted among Islamic clerics anywhere in the world, with some exceptions. And Turkey's Deputy Prime Minister Numan Kurtulmuş told CNN earlier this year, quote, "Scientifically, the theory of evolution is already an archaic and disproven theory. There is no such rule that this theory must be taught." Kurtulmuş also complained in that same interview that Turkish education has become too Eurocentric and it needs to focus more on the contributions of Islam. This decision basically correlates with other trends that we're seeing in Turkey, which is more religious schools known as Imam Hatip schools. And we've spoken before about President Erdogan's desire to raise a pious generation of Turks. Erdogan has also gradually moved sort of to reduce restrictions on the wearing of Islamic dress. Back in 2011, he removed a ban on headscarves in universities. In 2013, he removed a similar ban in the civil service. This year, he did the same thing in the army. It would be nice if Turkey used this new free time that they have in school, because they're no longer going to teach evolution, maybe to teach students about the Armenian genocide, which is still denied among Turkish society. Somehow, I don't think that that's what they're going to use this newfound space in their curriculum for.
Well, evolution is also denied largely by Turkish society. It goes much further than Erdogan. A 2006 study out of Michigan State ranked belief in evolution by developed countries, and ranking last on that list at number 34 was Turkey. Do you know what was second to last at number 33? Any guesses there?
Is it the U.S.?
The United States.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Sad, very low energy, but not particularly surprising. And none of this is really surprising. As I said, Erdogan has been pushing this authoritarian Islamic agenda since day one. Education is probably the scariest route for Erdogan to be using, because it's going to shape multiple generations of Turks. This is the sort of definition of Islamism, and it's disturbing on two fronts. Number one, it's disturbing because Donald Trump likes Erdogan and his administration. Number two, it's disturbing because Turkey is often mentioned as the sort of moderate secular Muslim country, and they've now eliminated evolution from high school curriculum. This is a steady move in the direction of being a more extreme Islamic nation, and it is just bad. Today's program sponsored in part by Tagadab, the hosting specialist. Whether you need dedicated server solutions, virtual private servers, cloud server options, custom server solutions, co-location services, whatever you need for your business or project, Tagadab and their expert hosting specialists and support will set you up with what works for your business or project. And their hosting services support a really wide range of customers and businesses around the world, including bloggers, tech startups, financial traders, gamers, web developers, and more. You can use the code TDPS20 to get a 20 British pound credit towards cloud server options at signup.tagadab.com/TDPS. With that, you can try out their services and save 20 British pounds, about 23, 24 US dollars. You use the code TDPS20 at signup.tagadab.com/TDPS. Check it out.